Well, guys, one of the best ways to actually rid this country of Marxism is to actually get these Marxist professors, these far left professors, out of education. They should be completely banned from teaching in colleges and universities that actually receive public money. Because believe it or not, guys, you actually are funding these Marxists. Yes, you're paying their salaries. Doesn't matter if you're actually in the same state or not. The government takes your tax dollars, then they actually give it to these schools, and these universities actually pay salaries. It's utterly ridiculous, folks. Completely ridiculous. Now, up there in Chicago, guys, you have these Marxists and these communists wanting to attack ICE agents. You know, ICE agents and federal law enforcement actually trying to enforce the law. But of course, leftists, communists, and Marxists don't believe in following law. None whatsoever. Brandon Johnson, the communist mayor of Chicago, he hates the law. He hates the law. He signed an executive order, folks, to try and stop Trump. It's ridiculous, man. These people want these illegal aliens, man, to remain in their city. They want crime to remain in their city. And these communists are doing everything in their power to make sure that the crime continues to happen. Even people with PhDs at universities, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if more of these people are actually Antifa. And that actually brings us to this professor out there in Chicago. She found out this is a person that is a professor at a university stealing your taxpayer dollars and attacking ICE agents. Let's just say it didn't end well for her. Now, she's alive. I don't believe she got shot, but she ended up behind bars. Let's get into it, guys. Here we go. Right over here, sociology professor at University of Chicago arrested with anti-ICE protesters charged with 2 counts of battery. Yes, she was actually attacking ICE officers. Now, if you actually know her background, this probably really shouldn't surprise you. You guys remember all of the encampments, the Gaza encampments at universities? Yeah, she was actually a part of that, guys. This is her right here. That is her mugshot. It says here, a far left professor at the University of Chicago who was involved in the Gaza encampment protests at the college in 2024 has now been arrested and charged with felonies connected to the riots at an ICE facility in the city. Associate Professor Iman Abdelhadi works in the Department of Comparative Human Development and has worked in the sociology department at University of Chicago, but was arrested on October 3rd during an anti-ICE riot and has been charged with 2 counts of aggravated battery to a government employee, as well as resisting, obstructing the peace, according to a report from Fox News. University of Chicago, you should fire this professor. She should be fired. When you're actually out there attacking ICE, attacking law enforcement, you should not be a professor. But I'm wondering, guys, is the administration at the University of Chicago, are they a bunch of Marxists and communists themselves? I'm very curious about that. If she's not fired, I'm going to assume that they are Marxists and communists also as well, just like her. Says here, after her initial appearance in court on Saturday, Abdelhadi was released from custody. She has her next hearing set for Tuesday. Authorities have said that Abdelhadi was involved in the riots that had been going on for weeks outside the ICE facility in Broadview, Illinois. Many agitators have attempted to stop ICE vehicles from moving to and from the building, and there have been a number of confrontations that have led to arrests taking place. Actually, guys, remember, ICE agents were almost killed by a mob of people in cars, and this one lady tried to run over ICE agents, tried to ram them. That's attempted murder, man. These leftists are dangerous, folks. Absolutely dangerous. The far left professor has taught in the Department of Human Development as well as in the Department of Sociology at the university, per her CV. According to posts from her X account, Abdahadi was heavily involved in the Gaza encampment at University of Chicago last year. When the University of Chicago president signaled that he would be putting an end to the encampment, Abdahadi claimed that the university is laying the groundwork for brutalizing our students. Really? So she was perfectly okay with these communists because that's what they are, man. They really didn't care about Gaza. I mean, these people paid actors, really. They didn't care about that. But she was perfectly okay with them destroying public property. Just destroying school property. She was perfectly okay with that. Wow. And that's a post right there. In another post, she claimed that the encampment, which saw face-offs between police as well as agitators, was peaceful. Now, folks, we know that's a lie. We've seen many videos out there. These encampments, they were all bad. They were all violent. They were all violent, folks. This is crazy, man. This woman should be fired. She absolutely should be fired. Oh, look at this here, man. I told you that these people are communists, folks. Look at this. Since last year, Abdahali also cursed out on University of Chicago at an event called Socialism 2025. Yeah, at the event, the professor stated, "F the University of Chicago is evil. You know, it's a colonial landlord. Like, why would I put any of my political energy in this space? I kind of had it a little bit of disdain for people who spent their time doing that." She later added, "Turns out I work at one of the biggest employers in the city of Chicago. I work at a place that is a landlord, a healthcare provider, a police force. F that shit, but they are in a place where I have access to thousands of people that I could potentially organize. Actually, this is where I need to build power. That's possible structural leverage." Wow. And nothing happened to her. So she wanted to use the University of Chicago to push her communist platform, folks. I cannot stand communists. And your kids, they have free access to your kids. When they go to these universities, these woke professors have free access to your kids to indoctrinate them. She just laid it out right there, man. I wish I would have actually known about her a year ago. But, you know, there's so many far leftists in colleges, man, that you just can't pick one. She's really no different, I guess, than that professor at Rutgers who's Antifa. What's his name? Matthew Bray? I believe that's the name. There's a whole lot more of these people out there, folks. A lot more. I hope this woman does many decades in prison. Like I said before, guys, they would not like me as a judge. Because once you actually start attacking law enforcement, mandatory 30-year sentence. Yeah, that'll put a stop to attacking law enforcement. That would definitely put a stop to it. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.